Hey there! Time to get enlightened. Actually, the sun's coming up. It's about time to get less enlightened. How do I shut this off? I got some new headlamps. They're great. I've got these shed lights here. See these shed lights? I bought 4 brands. This is the best one. Hey, go on. Yeah, there you go. And that's because I've been living in darkness, and that's been a problem. My solar power system's so small that I literally live in darkness quite a bit at a time. However, I'm fixing things. The solar shed lights are a minor part of that. Right now I've got my generator working again, and even though I'm against generators, I'm running it because I want to get up early and making some coffee here, which is a luxury for me, but it's a luxury I can swing right now. And I'm going to get outside because the outside world out there is all nice and lit up. I'm going to get back in the groove of living the way I'm supposed to be living. It's going to get way more exciting. One of my to-do lists today is to make a more comprehensive list of every video that I should make, and in particular every video I have to make this place work. Those include videos about how to come be here with me, because I get requests for that all the time that don't fit in with my needs and often come from kind of scary people who want to control me and use me. Big bummer. Don't like to focus on that, but the way to do that is to provide a really good communications and a path to be here so I can actually invite people I like, but then set expectations that have it work out. It's been a big problem, and my solution lately has been not to have people at all. That's not pleasant, and I don't want to do it. So I'm open to video suggestions, certainly, but I can make a pretty comprehensive list. I can think of thousands. Every energy system, something about the entire food forest farming system and every subcomponent of that, like germinating seeds that we just started doing out on the black deck. I'm doing thousands of agaves. We've got so much stuff to prepare for. Right now, it's not the rainy season, it's a dry season, but this is the time to work, prepare, and then plan for a team. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of posts about people wanting to start communities, and almost all of them will totally fail. They've already failed. They don't know it yet. And people are making workshops on how to make communities, even though they never have made one, and their own efforts are dismal. And of course, I've got people that want to come here and make a community, many of whom are really people that are just terrible, horrible people in a variety of ways. And I don't want to be anywhere near them. The forest is doing great. It's been some big changes lately that are going to pay off. So this is a video to let you know I'm still alive. I have some new ideas on how to fix myself because I'm still not limber. And there's some, I would make some funny video too, because one of my new therapies is funny walking. Just walking in ways that move in strange ways, because I've gotten stiff, and I was going over a barbed wire fence the other day to explore some other land, and I could barely get across it, and I don't want to rip my nuts off on barbed wire. So, it cracked me up. So it's like just start moving in any way that's other than normal when I can remember to. And that kind of by definition is going to increase my range of motion. And, it's kind of a Monty Python style of physical therapy, I suppose. Funny walking. What else? That's my update. Thank you for your continued support. One of the ways you can support me is by sharing what I'm doing. I'm going to get pretty hardcore with it because I got no choice. And also because I've got some really complex ideas now that I want to get into, and I'm finally figuring out how that could work. I just watched the show it's like Alone, but there's these teams, and it just came out. Outlast is it, and they have to outlast the other teams. And it really was an interesting show and a great illustration of how interesting some survivalism stuff is, although I'm more interested in how we can survive as positive communities, not in harsh conditions, but also how evil people are, why the world sucks the way it does. And I think I'm going to pick a project management system, probably Microsoft TeamViewer or Team something, and because I'm overwhelmed. I'm just so overwhelmed by the number of things that have to be done, and I have to partner with people, but I have to partner with people with very specific goals and values in mind, because I found that if you partner with people randomly, the people that want to partner with you, they will destroy you. Certainly. So, since it's early, and since I've been spending a lot of time at my computer, sometimes just consuming media or things like that, but the theory is I'm at my computer all the time because I'm doing this great work of defining systems and things, but I'm not all the time, and I'm breaking my own rule, which is live in the light. Get outside. Get outside. This is a great climate to live outside. It's absolutely fantastic, and I need to for my physical health. The seasons are such right now that it's very hot out, and during the day, and so that's all the more reason to, in the mornings and the evenings, to get the heck outside. And also, if I don't have that much electricity until the sun comes up, I shouldn't be running the generator. I should just use that time to get outside, you know? So I'm going to shut my computer down, even though I'm, in theory, addicted to it, but that's exactly where my most important work is. It's not on the land, it's not whatever you think it is, it's out there. So in this case, also, I mean, I live in such a beautiful place, and I really don't take advantage of it. I don't spend a lot of time just outside. I don't go watch the sunrise. I think I'm a little late for sunrise here, but let's see, I've got my keys, got that, We'll shut this down, shut down the internet, and the problem is it's lonely for me to walk around by myself. I've walked around and thought by myself quite a bit. Maybe today I should set a big, hairy, audacious goal in the morning. I think that's a good idea. Huh. That's interesting. Got my coffee in a thermos. Do I want to bring coffee? Because one of my goals is to make 360-degree videos of the entire railroad tracks. Although I'm no longer certain if I can upload those. So I have to do a test video first. And I've got 1,000 more 1,000 more 360-degree videos to do on the property for a really cool application idea. That's the other thing about making these lists, is that and updating the web pages, is that I have to focus my energy and accomplish pieces of projects that will then allow me, where's my light, allow me to piggyback on those to create more projects. And I think a lot of that has to do with communicating individually with people, how they can fit into what I envision here. And that will help a lot of people decide, I don't want to have anything to do with that guy. And they'll go the fuck away, which is pretty much what I've been saying to everybody. But I don't want to say that. I want to say to some people, come here, we're doing amazing stuff. And I also want to say to people, this is amazing stuff that you can support from afar. So I'm working on it. I got mental health issues by any normal standards, but I look at the world and I feel like I'm the only normal person there is. Or everybody's crazy, which is probably more accurate. I hope we're kind in the process. I've noticed that people are not kind all the time. And those are some of the people I'm not going to have anything to do with anymore ever. I'm going to cut them out. So I'll see you later. Bye.